Well, it's been fun, guys.
Yeah, I even spun up my drive and it still took that long for it to say it's recording. So whatever. So what happened last time?
Well, we all became more wary of Greg's, and I became a self-proclaimed Gregologist.
Mm.
And we basically only really got a tip that those things hang around graveyards, maybe. Oh no, we got that. We kind of like, what's the phrase? Whatever. We kind of figured that might be the case because they talk to people using the voice of the dead or something. But we got a tip that the Greg in the mountains is the original Greg. And he's been here a while, so to maybe ask him. And we're in an inn sleeping. I think some people kind of. Oh no, didn't. What's your name? Danrit? Didn't Danrit ask to have like some records sifted through to see if there's any old graveyards
Oh, I'd
nearby?
forgotten about that.
Yeah, I did, but it didn't work.
Well, they said to come back the next day, I believe.
Yeah, the last thing you guys did was go to bed, I think. Thank you for the summary.
Mm-hmm.
I remembered nothing happened because you guys started the session in the city, left the city, got bored, and went back to the city.
Oh yeah, we did kill bears.
Oh
That's
yeah,
important. Don't gloss over the bear murder.
we murdered the fuck out of them.
Food sickness has not yet struck you.
Good.
It'll be deserved when it happens.
Okay. So, I can't remember if we did this or not, but yeah, you guys wake up, eat breakfast, and you have everything laid out before you to go wherever you please.
Okay. All right, guys. Let's get stepping. Maybe go see if they know anything about old graveyards. And if not, let's go
Where the
back
old
out
Gregs
there. I suppose we didn't ask them if there was a graveyard.
Mike, I want you to know I got more laughs out of that than your stupid "there's only two of them" joke.
I honestly didn't hear it.
I just wanted to one-up him.
So you go back to the historian, librarian person.
Yes.
Recognizing you all on your arrival. She says, welcome back.
Thanks.
I tried searching through all of our old records, and unfortunately I didn't really find anything. Out in the mountains is pretty far away from here, so kind of makes sense that they try to stay closer to here in the little river that we've got.
Huh. Alright. Maybe we should go to Greg Mountain.
Doesn't mean it doesn't exist, just means that we don't have any records of it.
Alright. Offhand, is there anything that people look for when building graveyards? Like any rules to follow? Like,
that's
we
not,
want land only like this.
That's not something I know off the top of my head, but I would guess that you want something that's like not going to leach junk into groundwater, or I mean, I don't know.
Alright.
You probably want like not rocky soil.
You'd want it to be
so
flat
you can dig.
and not prone to landslides.
Okay. Got a profile here. Alright.
And also, it'd be a cemetery. Probably. If
Yeah.
we were out in the mountains.
All right. Well,
King Pedantic's probably got a point.
well, I got all the rations I need for another one of these trips, so I'm ready to go whenever.
I think we all
Shoot.
do.
Yeah, we bought enough.
bought the entire town's worth of rations.
Yeah. Or no, the Gregs have 10 left. Because we all bought 5 except for was it Adrian and Bryce didn't buy 5?
I've got 15 still.
I put down 12. I don't know if it was
Yeah, I have
accurate.
12 because I ran
Well,
out.
I know at the Greg shop I bought 5 because they only had like 20. And I thought everybody else was gonna buy 5.
We retconned that.
Oh right.
Oh, that everybody bought
You're
5.
You right. Rats. Okay. Well, I'm ready to go then.
Okay.
Onwards. Outside the city. West towards the mountains. Weather is warm, hot, and sweaty. So it's a painstaking several-day journey.
Why is there a dick on your map?
I don't know.
YouTube's gonna take away your AdSense.
Yeah, I don't have that. That sucks.
That's not what that is, alright. That's a nose.
Obviously.
Duh. Hello.
Get your minds out of the gutter. Sheesh.
Uh,
And I would know about gutters.
so
Need mine clean.
otherwise, this road is not, or it's not really a road. It's like a trail that you are following. You kind of do have an idea of where you're going now. I won't make you roll to try to find the way. But since it's not often traveled, you don't really run into anything.
Nice.
So you, I suppose, come across a cabin tucked away in the mountainside.
We
This
might
is
have gone
Greg's
too
fucking
far.
cabin again.
We might have gone too far.
Fuck.
Somebody knock on the door and see if it's old Greg.
No, this isn't my forte. This is your forte.
Alright.
I'm not very good at persuading men that are paranoid. I don't think I'm too good at that.
I'm not the face of the group.
Yeah,
No,
that's
I'm
what
not
I was
very
getting
good
at.
at it
too.
either.
Let me get my face ready here, bud.
Are you rubbing oil on it or?
Nah,
Oh,
just just getting ready.
you need me to lift
mentally-
you up so you can knock on the
Mentally.
door or?
No, I'm actually want to knock as low as possible.
Okay.
Give him the element of surprise when I'm much taller than my knock appears to sound. It's a debate strategy.
I was not sharp enough.
Oops.
He's got baby knuckles.
Yeah, my knuckles aren't that big, dude. That was probably appropriate.
Then straighten out your fingers and jab the door.
No,
Ew.
I have -1 strength. What is wrong with you?
That's more of an endurance thing, isn't it?
What, strong fingers?
Yeah.
Constitution, maybe.
Gripping stuff.
I don't have grip strength.
The door pops open again. It still has like the chain, so it can't open all the way. Who's there?
It's old Greg.
You don't look like Greg.
What does Greg look like?
What do you want?
We're looking for a cave.
This is a hut.
But
I'm 90% sure this is how the same exact conversation went last time.
He's being very special. He doesn't sound like a Greg, so he's not a Greg.
What does a Greg sound like?
You know.
Oh, you know what a Greg sounds like.
We should keep moving. This isn't a Greg. Maybe we haven't gone far enough.
The door shuts.
Well done.
You hear locks like clicking behind it.
And more to
Don't.
my notes.
I think this is working.
You don't think this is working?
I say really loudly that I guess we're going to have to go find the necromancer elsewhere.
Okay. You said it loudly.
Just trying to ruse him out.
Nothing?
Nothing yet.
Okay. Well, let's leave.
It's not far. It wasn't the Greg. It wasn't far enough. We have to keep walking west.
You're going to proceed further west.
Well, yeah, we haven't reached Greg's house, so we haven't gone too far.
You will note that there is kind of the little traily path that you have been following goes to Greg's house, or well, not to that cabin, and you see no other pathways in any other direction.
Really? Perhaps this is the entrance and exit. Have we seen that guy's face, or is it just like the door's always been cracked?
It's you pretty much haven't seen his face. You've seen like his eye.
What does his eye look like?
It looked human.
Oh, damn. I was thinking maybe he has a secret entrance to a cave in his hut. He just doesn't want to tell nobody. Look, I'm not good at tracking monsters. Where's the monster trackers at here?
Okay,
There he is.
I want to track monsters. I'm looking for dust trails, I guess.
Dust
and feathers.
trails.
They fly. Oh wait, they're bird. Like they have feet. Okay, I'm looking for bird tracks that are large. And
I could have swore we
Like-
already did this in the woods.
We look for bats.
Oh, I thought we were also okay. Never mind.
like tracking stuff makes sense, but it's like I don't know.
They kind of fly. I
Yeah.
don't know what you're hoping to find here. You want to roll
Yeah, I don't.
survival with disadvantage?
I guess. I thought we were gonna ask if Greg heard anything about like heard or saw any lamenters, and I was like, we want a cave. It was like, okay. Thanks.
Oh,
We're doing our best.
Some people are doing their best, I think.
Oh boy.
You don't see any bird tracks.
Yeah, that's
Can I search for feathers? Like just walk around for a couple hours looking for feathers.
I would definitely assist him looking for feathers.
Do you want to roll investigation?
It's just not meant to be. We all basically
You
just get
find
lost
a
looking
single
for
feather.
lamenters.
Just one.
I have an idea. What if we went back
Roll
to where we
perception.
killed the bears? Oh, okay.
You want me or him?
Whoever found the feather.
Mm.
It is black and gross and wet in an oily kind of way.
Mm.
That'll look normal. Did we find it? That looks weird.
I taste the oils.
Oh, all right.
Make a Constitution saving throw.
Why? No, ew. Disgusting.
Oh,
I'm
nice.
full retching now.
Yeah, you vomit.
Does he also shit his pants?
This is whatever this is
Do
unnatural.
I vomit
Do
too?
not taste it.
You don't have to
I wasn't
vomit.
gonna.
It smells. It tastes like a combination of
I
like
don't like this.
sewer plus
Oh my god.
sewer
just said
plus
smell bad,
plus
man.
like gasoline plus sulfur plus
Does this smell hellish?
no.
Okay.
Your hands are also probably kind of stained.
What
Oh,
color?
they stink.
Black.
I'm gonna go ahead and put it down.
Hey, don't we have somebody that can like wash his hands, please? It's kind of smelly.
Where's my
No.
prestidigitation?
All right.
Not for you.
Yeah, I'm staying away, but I can. There you go.
It helps, but somehow the smell is still inside of you.
Really.
It will take
Inside of me?
it will take some time to get rid of it.
You
Is
know what
this
could
almost
work?
like a curse? Like
You know what could work is some fire.
we're gonna burn his hands off.
No.
What
How about
about
instead I do?
sacred flame?
How about I do some of this? Oh, I rolled a 1 on that, boys.
It has to be
You
a 20.
did.
Oh wait, it does.
You're right next to me, so let's get this going.
God.
No.
Okay.
What?
I've got this planned out. Oh my
Oh,
god.
yes, baby. Come on.
You're all standing around looking at my greasy hands. So if this is a fireball, oh boy.
It would be
No,
great if it was
we're
just like detect
using
life for
using
2
the
miles.
big boy table.
Is he gonna turn into like a potted plant for 6 hours?
You
Does
age
that-
You know
40
exactly where your
years.
target is right now at all times. Come on, baby.
Oh, fuck
Something like that.
Well, Bryce would be his target.
Well, I mean more like the object of your want or whatever.
Uh-oh.
It points to
Okay.
It's gotta be good.
Tark's
I rolled twice. Let me see what the other one is.
No,
we
just do
get
the
2.
first one. Just do whichever.
Well, it's not interesting, and it's not something you would ever find out.
Oh.
That's unfortunate.
Oh.
Womp womp.
Okay, that's more interesting.
David Blaine hops out from the woods.
Oh,
But you can't see him because he's a magician.
As you release the spell, you lose control of all of the energy flowing out of you.
Uh-huh.
You determine through the spell that whatever this substance in this feather is, it has no magical properties.
Mm.
But then, to all of you, something feels weird. And kind of you all look at each other and you all like reach for your ears and try to like get something out of them. But it doesn't help.
Ew. Oh god.
It
Alright.
Did we lose our
it
ears?
sounds like you're underwater. All sound is muffled.
Shit.
Oh,
I've been there. It's not that bad.
I can't hear so good, guys.
That would actually be really good for fighting the.
If we had children in game, you couldn't hear them scream in the mornings. So
What?
I'm speaking extra loud, which is only regular for most people because I'm small.
I'm just gonna crouch
that doesn't
down.
mean your voice.
Huh?
Oh my god!
I can't quite make out what you're saying. Like I can hear you, but I can't. Shit.
I can't hear what you're saying, dude.
What?
What?
I'm gonna write in the ground.
I'm pointing to my ears.
I can't hear you guys properly.
How
I think
far
it's-
away from the cabin did we go?
You were searching for the feather for a couple hours.
Okay.
In like you, what kind of pattern were you searching in?
No, I'm just looking for openings that feathers might have fallen down because they might have landed there. But I was hoping we were close, and all of a sudden, Greg just was sitting in his cabin and couldn't hear anything. It would have tickled me. Hello there.
Well, I just deafened all of us.
Did we all see that the magic came from him? Like we all are kind of aware it was.
You all are kind of attuned to magic, so you felt a small wave of energy emanating in Kestra's direction.
I glare at her.
I just
I am
shrug. Like, what do you want me to do about it? Oh god. Is it like subsiding at all, or is it just like?
No.
Or is it just there?
I want to try casting like Mage Hand.
Wait, mage hand.
I wanna
Make
make
a concentration check.
God damn it! I knew it.
Oh no.
Why?
You said Constitution.
You fail at casting the
Concentration.
spell.
Part of casting it is the verbal component.
So?
Oh,
can't
see.
That
hear
means
us
that we
talk.
can't cast spells because our ears are goofed. How does my balance feel? Is my balance fine? Like, can I stand on one leg and like
Yeah,
stand up
it's
straight?
fine.
Yeah.
I can't remember what my sorcery. What are they called? The buffs for spells. I don't remember if I had quiet or not. I don't think I did.
Sorcery points.
No, the permutations for spells. I don't remember what it's called.
Oh, I forgot already.
That thing.
I know what the specific one is called, but I don't know what in general they're called.
Yeah. I don't think I have quiet or whatever, or silence or whatever.
Subtle spell.
Yeah, that thing. Okay, well, this is real bad.
I'd probably write in the ground. Like try to carve out camp with a question mark.
Well, I should still be able to use message, right? Does that require anything?
We'll check. Should say on your spell slot or spell page.
Where
Thing.
would it say that at?
VSM next to your spell.
Oh, yeah,
If
that's
it's
all.
V, it's verbal.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think
Somatic is that everybody else can hear it or not?
Somatic
is
means
hands.
your hand.
Oh, that's right.
Means handies.
And then M is what?
Material.
Okay.
Yeah. I would bring out my little notebook with my pen.
that's smart. I should have one of those.
Yeah, I do have one of those.
I'm making a mental note to buy pen and paper.
I write down on the note, you guys should buy pen and paper.
I will give you a thumbs up.
You guys can hear fine. It's just annoying.
Oh, okay.
Like it's just like everything's muffled.
Do I hear sloshing?
No.
Do I hear the sound of the ocean?
No. You hear your own heartbeat.
Hmm.
So it's like I got fingers stuck in my ear?
I suppose he said it was like we're underwater.
Huh.
So yeah, you could still hear underwater. It's just, yeah. If we whispered, I wouldn't hear it though.
Does that mean like I can hear people's farts really loud?
Like you just
Yeah,
feel
the
the
bass really
vibration.
gets to you.
Maybe
we should give up the search for today and see if this goes away.
Yeah, how many days has it been? It took us, what, 2 days to get out to...
It was closer to 5-ish.
5-ish
get out to
days
the-
to not get out to get out to not Greg's house?
That's
oh my
right.
god.
That's
We-
how it worked last time.
Told you we didn't have enough rations.
I can't believe
I have enough.
you said, hey. Like, oh my
What?
god.
We can go back and knock on his door. It's no worries.
Uh-huh. Yeah, he's gonna be real talkative with us.
I mean, why are we even talking? Let's just bust the
Granted,
door
we're
down.
like shouting at each other right now because we can't hear each other.
Yeah, we should probably camp, see if this goes
Alright.
away, and then do that.
Well, there goes 5 of my rations.
Okay, well, they were gone regardless, but
That's true.
I guess goodbye 6 rations since we're gonna be camping out. Does mine? It does. Okay, never mind.
I was gonna ask this out of game, but I'm not going to. Do you guys like this rations management bullshit?
I don't mind it. I would actually prefer even
I-
more like resource management.
Yeah, I'm more in the camp of resource management, but if other people don't like it, then I'm fine with taking it out. Because
feel
I
like
think
I'm
I'm
not
one of the
doing it
guys
well.
that I'm one of those guys that I'd rather be like 100% all
Yeah,
in.
I
or
knew
all
where
out.
Bryce stands on this.
Oh, well, I'm sorry.
Real life simulator D&D over here.
That's right.
I fall in the same camp though.
But I'm fine with taking it out if people want to.
I don't have a huge particular towards it.
Well, Mike, put on your big boy pants because you're the deciding factor here.
What? It's Adrian and Adrian versus Chris.
What?
Is Chris worth 2 of you, or what?
Am I not worth anything and Adrian is worth 2? Where's your math coming from?
No, Chris
Well,
is
you
worth
guys
both
are in
of
the
you
same
combined.
camp, so
Yeah,
you would
guys
win
Yeah,
automatically.
it's 2v. If I have no opinion, then
Just take it out,
You know,
Caleb. There.
it's-
I'll put it on the
that's
big
fine.
boy pants.
It's fine. It's
Just
just
take it out.
I don't have my
Just take
character
it out.
doesn't have anything for getting stuff. It would be mostly the other characters, unless I can like arrest squirrels and throw them into jail, which is a fire.
Or we can go and find them while they're giving birth and slaughter them.
Yeah,
would
we
say-
love doing
okay.
that.
We
Here,
did just
I
murder the
will-
hell out of bears.
Yeah, it does open up interesting stuff like that, so I kind of
Yeah,
like it,
I guess.
Like interesting interactions, yeah.
Ooh, fuck.
It'd probably be easier if we
But-
just had a, like, I know it's not realistic inside the game, but if we all knew exactly how long it was going to take there and back, and then
But then we
account
don't
for
get
any
the
wiggle
fun
room.
of running out, and we don't get those little moments of hunting bears
What's
anyway.
I
what's the
suppose.
deal on like daily survival checks? So each person can make a survival check to gain enough food for just themselves, or
I mean, that's all house rule stuff.
right?
If we didn't want to do,
I'm trying to remember my ranger.
like, there are groups that they have a hunter, and at the end of the day, the hunter rolls survival, and that figures out what they eat and if they eat. And there are other groups who do rations. There are groups who everybody gets to do a survival check and see what they can acquire. And It's all up to the Calebs of the world.
Yeah. Disgusting. I also... This is a terrible time to bring all this up, but I'm doing it. Because nobody watches this anyway. I mean, what's the point?
Go for it.
I saw online where somebody says you consume a ration every time you rest. So that accounts for the one long rest each day was the only time you consume your ration. But you could also consume more if you were to short rest.
I like that, to be honest.
I kind of like, yeah, it's kind of cool because it hits me as like a, what do you call it?
The anti-hot dog balance?
No, it's like kind of like in Final Fantasy and shit, where you have a tent that heals you completely and it's way cheaper, but you can only use it at the world map or a save point.
Sure.
So it's not as expensive as like potions, but it'll heal you up. You just got to use something still. I like that as an idea, but it does seem like the ration economy is really, really low in every town we go to, so that
It's
possibly
limited
break
here. We're
I
adventurers,
think that
which
also-
are not normal.
the last
think that
3
opens
towns
up
we've been in
opportunities
have
for the
had like
hunters of the group.
maybe, yeah. I just know the last couple towns we've been in has had like, oh, we only have like 20 rations, so we would probably die.
Oh, that makes sense. It's not like a military base. Like,
Yeah,
how many
well.
general stores do you walk around or that carry MREs?
I suppose it would make it's hard for me to.
I don't know. Most.
I
eaters
imagined
are
like
already-
rations would be like dried foods. I guess not. I don't know.
That
That's what I thought they
says-
were.
Yeah, it says,
Kind of, sort of.
I mean, consists of dry foods, suitable for extended travel, includes jerky, dried fruit, hardtack, and nuts.
Sorry.
The fact that made
All right,
you-
let's let's go back. So
For some reason, I almost laughed when you said jerky. And I was like, keep it together. And then you said nuts. I'm like, oh no.
Jesus.
you know what kind of mood Bryce is in today.
He's a bit nutty.
I'm in the.
So
I'm
yeah,
going to the bank
back
tomorrow.
to resting. Is that the plan for the night?
Yeah.
Are we?
Yeah.
So are we doing rations per rest, or are we doing nothing at all?
I kind of. I don't know.
You're the boss here, man. Go for it.
We'll do rations per rest for now and see if I still hate
If
it.
it sucks, then we change it.
Oh, wish we could do that with you.
There's a lot of hostility in this
Um,
room tonight.
Hypothetically, though, you would still have several hours of daylight left. So do you want to just like extra prep a camp and make sure you're good for the night, or do you want to continue doing stuff?
It doesn't matter to me.
I guess I would just extra make sure camp is nice because I don't really want to go dick about in the woods with muffled hearing.
I
Yeah.
am. Oh, right. Yeah. I was going to go try and search for fun things, but I might get snuck up on.
By the bear cubs to avenge their murdered parents.
We learned kung fu. Uh-oh.
Oh,
Oh.
what does that mean?
It's a
I'm scared.
It's a random roll for what time it is.
It's 58 o'clock, guys.
No, there's 2 rolls.
21:58.
Oh,
Yeah.
nice.
A
That makes
doy.
sense.
Anyway, so if that's the way y'all feel, then you can do that. There's probably enough like shrubbery and dried grass and stuff that getting kindling and tinder. It's probably not a difficult task.
Cool.
You can like get some rocks and put them in a nice circle to retain the heat, and kind of also take some time to find a place where you can all kind of comfortably lay down. It's not pure rock. It's not like muddy grass or anything. So all in all, you guys put together a pretty suitable camp and rest for the night.
Yeah.
I like wrestling.
Did you just say I like wrestling?
Resting.
I heard.
Did I hear him
I
get
know I
any
heard
better
wrestling. I was
while
like,
this was going on or no?
You do not hear any better before
Okay.
you go to bed or when you wake up.
do I get the most peaceful
Oh,
night
of
of
course. Totally. You can't hear shit.
sleep? Mm.
Yeah, we get better rest.
Yeah, I'm sure one of you four snores. So
All right.
Definitely Kessler.
It can't be me.
What do we do? Roll run out of 4.
I'll be number 1.
Wait, what?
What
we'll
are we
just do
rolling
it
for
by
here?
connection order in the left.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, there you go.
What are we rolling for?
If we
Decker,
snore.
Which
you
one of us
snore.
snores?
Oh,
Yep. That sounds right.
That's appropriate. Yeah, he rolled a 1. Ha. You
I
guys
don't-
are dorks. You weren't supposed to roll.
Yeah.
Oh,
wait, who
Decker
was
does
it?
the
So
snore.
Caleb rolled 1 through 4, and we were numbered 1 through 4 based on who connected first.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Gotcha.
Anyway,
Okay. This sucks.
Why?
Huh?
What?
So have either of you magic people do you know what's going on with our ears at all? Or like
I write very bigly and very slowly, no, so he can understand it.
okay.
Yeah, totally no.
Huh?
Shaking my head. Back and
Okay. Fuck.
Shaking my salty mouth hoof.
Mm.
Ew, don't.
Do you like that?
don't
Like
don't
that?
make me invent monsters that have mouse hooves.
What, like Cthulhu, but instead of tentacles, it's all like horse hooves and stuff,
Ew.
and they can all kick you in the mouth.
Well, I'm at a fucking loss here of hearing
need-
and just of what to do.
we need to head back to Greg's house, who's also somehow not Greg.
I guess let's do that.
Alrighty.
I can't wait to tell him to speak up in his own house.
Maybe we can write letters to him. We haven't tried that yet.
What do you
He's
want?
an-
Sorry,
he's
could you
an-
speak up? My hearing's bad.
He's a special kind of guy.
I mean, all I want him to be asked is if he's seen any of these lamenters or heard any like monstrous screeches or whatever the fuck.
All right.
And yeah, let him know that's why we're here.
All
'Cause I
right.
don't think we asked him the first time. We just asked him if this was Greg's place, and he said yeah, and then shut the door, and then we went back.
I don't remember him saying yeah.
It went a little like, we were told if we reached Greg's house, we went too far, and he said you went too far, and then we assumed that meant it was Greg's place, and then we turned around.
I don't know why I don't have that written down. Weird.
Because you're a terrible detective.
My notes are poor.
I was the one doing the interacting that time. Maybe that's why I don't know. We kind of just got a landmark, go back, and then we went back and we failed again.
You find the trail again and follow it west. And once you hit the end of the trail, there's nothing there.
There's nothing there.
Wait, you telling me the hut ain't here?
It's not there.
What about the ground? What does the ground look like?
Looks
Where
like
the house
there's
was,
a
but-
place on the ground where a hut has been for a long time, and now that hut is no longer there.
Well, that's something.
Okay. Yeah.
I
saw
want
that
to taste
whoever
the
that
hut
was.
residue. Don't do that.
Are you like one of those guys that like puts
Um,
his ears to the ground and like listens for like walking and stuff?
Is there any like scuff marks, like, or footprints?
We know it's
Kind
him.
of like it was moved, or does it look like it just fucking vanished? Besides, like the
the
discoloration.
hut, as far there's no like scuff marks or anything. The hut's just gone.
Okay.
This must have been some magic.
Either that or some birds picked up his hut. Took it for it.
Poor
There's no
Greg.
feathers around or anything.
No.
Okay. All right. Well, we're fucked.
Yeah, we kind of are. Well, he
wait,
said
what's-
so.
Deckard, why don't you roll a perception check for me?
Will do.
The hut's invisible.
Oh.
A single set of footprints continues further west.
What is it?
Well, I feel like we should go west then.
All right. Lead the way.
I lead the way.
Will you make a survival roll for me, please?
You broke your ankle.
I need to remove a ration.
I'm on the hunt, boys.
As you are following this track, Deckard's leading you, and he's walking. All of a sudden, he stops.
Is he like howling like a bloodhound or a beagle?
No. Deckard, your hearing has returned.
Hey, I can hear.
You find him?
Deckards.
The rest of you take a couple steps forward, and you find your hearing has returned as well.
Oh.
I pick Dan up and carry him back where we went.
Rude.
How was our
awesome.
hearing?
It
Me down, you
sucks.
criminal scum.
Okay, I pick him up and I take him back to where we were again.
Huh.
So it's a radius. So you
Neat.
very well might have doomed Greg. He probably didn't like being turned deaf.
He would have liked that. He wouldn't have had
So
to listen to
yeah,
anyone.
because totally when people turn deaf, they also just pick up their entire house literally and
Clearly,
leave.
you've never met my grandmother.
How's she doing, by the way? Never mind. You don't
She
have to
fell
talk
and
about
broke
that.
her arm and
Yeah.
left it for 3 days.
Heard about that.
Jesus.
And then my
Anyway.
mom decides to go on vacation for 2 weeks.
Oh, man, sometimes you gotta go on vacation.
So,
Didn't even tell her fucking grandkids bye.
you continue following the tracks a little bit. And there's a cabin right there.
All right.
It looks like the exact same cabin.
All right.
I want
I,
to knock on this cabin hut door.
Okay.
You hear locks unticking, and then the door opens a little bit. Jesus.
I'm sorry, dude. We're here to kill some awful bird creatures, and we can't fucking find them. Have you, like, seen any of that? Or heard it? Anything? You seem to be able to move whole huts about. Maybe you're able to tell us where this stuff is?
Why would you
Complimenters?
want to chase after those things?
Because we were paid to take care of them.
Has someone told you how dangerous they are?
No.
Yeah. I'm not carrying this sword and all my other stuff because it's not important. I'm an adventurer, okay? My blood boils for almost dying.
It's kind of an exaggeration.
Whatever.
Sometimes you have to exaggerate.
If I show you where it is, will you never come back here again?
No.
I will not. Yes, I will not come back. That
All
would
of
be
you.
perfect.
Why'd
Promise.
you clarify?
I promise you.
All of you.
Mm,
Say it.
What do you want to come back for?
I don't know. I'm all of a sudden
if we
a bit
have to?
curious about.
I mean, I cross my fingers behind my back and I say I promise I'm not gonna come back.
Okay.
I have zero intention of coming back.
I'm very curious to come back here just because of how apparently magically potent he is. But fine, yeah, fine. I won't come back.
Follow the cat.
Excuse me.
A cat appears outside
Oh.
the hut. And then
neat.
he closes the door.
Nice, thank you.
I asked the cat, "Is your name Greg?"
Oh no! Don't tell me it talks.
The cat just starts trotting back the way you
Okay.
came.
Using my limited attunement to magic, is this a familiar? Can I detect that?
Would you like to make an
Feel
Arcana
it?
check?
Heck yes, I would. Woo!
It's okay. It doesn't look a lot like a normal cat. It looks like a magic cat, like a familiar cat.
Hey,
I want to pet it.
please bye.
If you get close to the cat, it starts running faster.
That only
no,
makes me
get
want
closer.
it more.
No.
Uh-oh.
My legs are marginally longer than that cat's. I will chase it.
I can't keep up with cats. My legs are giant. The fuck you on?
Look, this is
We've
about
been
math
partied
and
with
legs.
actual science
is
or
about-
Sonic this whole time.
Sonic, the speed of sound, Sonic, to be precise.
God damn it.
No,
All right.
I won't. I'll tire quickly. My legs are small.
You should burrito the cat and give it an inhaler.
Yeah.
No.
It's
Oh
called
God, no.
It's called squishing that cat. And if you had watched any YouTube videos about taking care of cats, you would have known that.
I would love to watch you squish this cat. I would love to watch it.
This
I
has
warned
become
you.
a very aggressive.
I get aggressive.
Like people are getting kicked off Twitch for this kind of content. So,
That's true.
Anything that would no, this cat deserves all of it and more.
Wow. Adrian, you don't have boobs. You can't say that and not get away with it.
I don't know.
So you follow the cat.
Yes. How far away have we gotten so far?
It walks on the trail, or not? Well, it walks the path that you took to get here, and then it walks on the trail. Then it suddenly takes a turn and starts going up around the mountains.
Okay.
Suddenly.
It has been probably like 3-ish hours of following this cat. But you keep following it.
Have we walked back into Death Zone?
Oh, yeah, 100% for sure.
Shit. Okay. I want to be on high alert for any flappings of wings or screechings. Like if I hear any like, I'm just like, I'll stop moving.
Do I have my earplugs ready?
Why are you asking me that question?
I forgot if we went over the
Well, we're
earplug
deaf,
stuff.
so we don't need the earplugs.
We have
we
makeshift
are
earplugs.
slightly deaf. The
I'm
cotton
not
balls
gonna
will
bother
add the
putting
extra
them in.
I'm gonna put them in
Go ahead.
for that extra deafness.
I'm
I'll keep
gonna
mine out so I can hear.
They're gonna be in my
Somewhat.
ear, but not really doing much at the moment, just in case.
Hmm.
Fast access.
The cat leads you to a there's a small like outcropping, and underneath it is a large kind of like horizontal like it's wide but narrow. Oh God, I don't know the words I'm looking for. It's like the babiest canyon.
Okay.
It's like maybe 30 feet long,
ravine.
but
So
like
a
10 feet
crevice?
wide. Yeah,
Crevasse.
That's probably what I was looking for.
Okay.
The cat sits.
I want to try.
That's your
and pet the cat.
chance.
I want to try and pet the cat.
As you approach the cat, it disappears.
Oh,
Oh.
crushed.
All right. So they're in the hole. Okay. How much oil do we have, guys?
What are you thinking?
We have a lot on Deckard's hands.
No,
So-
after like a long rest,
It went away.
yeah, you no longer smell it. It kind of just like, it was so like powerful that it kind of just overwhelmed your senses, and you kind of just had
My
like an
musk.
after smell of it for a while.
A nice olfactory painting. So, I was thinking we pour oil down the hole, right? And then we light the hole on fire.
That's what she said.
Wow.
Actually, we pour oil down the hole. Maybe we could also throw a bunch of wood down there too, and then set all that on fire. Wait, we have to.
How
Right, we have
deep
to
is-
tear these things apart. Never mind, we don't
yeah,
want to
we
do
kind of.
Yeah.
So last I remember,
Calm down there.
the idea was to get one separated and take out that one because in a pack they were going to be horrible.
that. Yes. Actually, maybe we could still do that plan, and then we'll get lucky and some will fly out, and then we could like jump one. They'll be too panicked to do anything else.
Exactly.
What's the elevation like here? Is it like if we did a roll, if we rolled, would we keep going? Or is it more like, nah, it's just kind of flattish going
No,
downwards?
you could go if you wanted to, I guess. You could roll down the mountain.
Okay. So like if there was snow,
it wouldn't
and I
be
had a
like
toboggan-
zero effort, you know, but
Okay.
it'd be on and off.
Because if we start sprinting down, that might break our ankles, and that might be bad.
Might?
Might. Yeah.
Well, okay, yeah, that would be bad if it happened. I'm wondering if we would be able to chop down some trees. Well, I don't even have an axe, so I guess not. Yeah, okay, fuck that idea. But the fire might still make some of them come out or something.
Depends on how far down they are.
Well, you said it was like 30 feet down, right?
I did not say
That's as
anything about how
much
deep
as
it
we
was.
can- That's
Oh.
as much as we
I
can
said
see,
the width
right?
and the
Length.
The
length,
other
I
width.
guess. Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Okay. Alrighty then. Is there any, like...
I've been terrible with words today.
That's okay. I've always been terrible with my words.
Oh, we know.
Oh, is there any like animal carcasses about? Or
No.
droppings?
There is a light scent
Ew.
coming from below. You don't see any droppings.
Okay.
I put some cotton balls at my nose.
Alright, so maybe we could hide and then toss a few torches down there lit and see if they fly out. See what we're working with. That way, if they all come out and look like pretty, packed up, like they would just attack as a group, we could just keep hiding. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that could work.
Now, this is going to sound shitty, but I probably can't be the one to do that because I'm not very good on my feet, and this armor is really heavy, so I might make too much sound. I might be better laying on the ground and waiting.
Wait, how far away are we from this spot?
Oh,
The cat sat right next to it, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'd imagine you were
What
pretty
if-
close.
What
Yeah.
if we used a dead animal to lure out
Mm.
one of the lamenters?
Or create a smell.
Or a dead Dan.
No, that wouldn't work.
I could make a smell that's from prestidigitation, make it smell like it's...
But that's
It only
only like
goes, like-
30 feet.
Yeah, it doesn't go far.
Oh, actually, it's only 10, by the way. That's even
yeah.
worse.
I mean, we could do the animal thing. I only suggest this fire thing because they might like instantly come out. Or we just toss like a large a large rock down there so it at least makes enough sound to kind of maybe piss something off. Maybe we'll see what happens. But either way, if we're doing that, this would be like pure scout probably, I would assume. Now like instantly we attack. That's my suggestion.
Okay.
Let's hear more.
I'm with Chris. Or excuse me, Tark.
That's right.
I don't have a reason to doubt this, so...
Glad I could help. Alright, are there any, I'm looking for a good, 20-pounder. That's what I'm looking for.
For a big boulder? Well,
Yeah.
20 pounds is not a big boulder.
Yeah. It's enough to make a lot of sound, though.
You can probably, kick something loose.
Okay. Well, any volunteers to do that while I find a hiding spot? I mean, I already went over this, man. I'm in full chainmail here. How do you expect me
Yeah.
to run
Who's
away?
the sneakiest here?
Not me. I can take this shit off, but then if shit pops off,
I have
Yeah, no,
zero
I'm kind of
skill.
fucked.
No, keep it all on, baby.
Yeah. Nobody wants to see that.
I've got +2 to stealth.
It's probably you.
I don't want a
don't.
bunch of flags, in the whole
I have a
video.
3 to stealth.
So I'm deleting all of this.
That wasn't me, by the way.
You don't want to what?
I'm deleting all of your flags.
Oh, I didn't even see that.
Oh, Jesus.
It's behind my.
I was like, what are you talking about?
You deleted half of my Greg face.
Well, that's what that was.
I have a 3 to stealth, so I'll be stealthy.
What armor are you wearing right now?
I'm wearing
Leather daddy.
I'm wearing scale armor,
Ooh.
Oh, never mind.
but I also am a master in medium armor, so I don't have disadvantage on stealth checks.
Lucky.
Yeah, there you go.
I'm gonna go lay down and hide somewhere suitable, like a bush or something.
Okay.
Can
Can I find a bush to lay in?
There's a large rock you can hide behind.
Oh, no. I want to be in something.
Oh,
They fly, man. They'll just look over that shit and see me.
Okay. You'll have to be maybe like 100 feet away from the entrance.
Trying to imagine.
I've already tasted their
fine.
secretion, so I'm not scared.
I mean, I can see from that
Of all
far.
the
so that's
words,
Could I prairie dog on top of Tark for the extra advantage?
What are you, prairie dogging?
I usually, I interpret that.
Well, your movement speed, Bryce, is you can run like 60 feet, right?
Yeah.
What's
Actually-
stealth?
I have a speed of 35.
Hold up.
So I can
Oh.
go 70 feet with a run.
I could
action,
also do
or a dash.
what's it called?
Go ahead. Come
Misty
on.
Step.
So if I run towards you guys, and you run towards me, like if stuff goes bad, we'll reach each other.
That's
Because
true.
he said it's 100 feet out. I can dash 70, and you can
Sure.
run 30.
That would definitely work out. What about Misty Step now? How far can you
That's-
go with that?
That's only 30 feet, but it's an instant teleportation.
Yeah, I don't know if that super helps that.
I don't know if you've ever seen how fast things can fly, but a lot of
Also,
things can fly fast.
are we not still in the sound deadening zone? So you would be
Oh, right.
risking
Yeah.
not able to cast that?
True.
Come on, fucking keep it together, guys.
I
Girls.
just got used to it.
Alright. Well, I'm cool with the plan as it stands, though.
That's fine. Yeah.
I'm getting nestled in there, like real good nestled in, relaxing my muscles progressively,
I'll find a
and
different bush.
getting ready not to like rattle.
I will use my
Chinka, 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 chinka.
naturally stealthy to hide behind Chris.
I'm laying in the ground, so are you like below
He's
the
standing
sack, or-
behind you, out in the
He is
open.
kneeled
That's literally
behind
it.
your posterior.
I just imagine my legs are out in a Y, and he's in there.
He's
Just-
nestled in there. Who's dropping
Alright.
the rock? Is that
I am going to push the rock in or drop the rock.
Can we get a map for this little zone here?
Pass the rock.
He's
Well-
making the beat drop.
Just
I'm sad to say you're not going to need it.
Okay.
You drop the rock,
Spoilers.
and you hear its muffled bouncing a couple times off the walls, and then you hear a almost imperceptible. Well, roll perception.
Baby.
Heck yeah.
No. Oh, never mind. That wasn't. I thought that was me. I was going to say, oh, no.
I'm so relaxed.
Tark farts.
Tark has fallen
Forgot
asleep.
about watching for these things. I was.
Do I
just
hear
so-
that fart even though I've had cotton balls in?
Your face is in his butt, dude.
You feel the fart.
I have the cotton
The
balls in
wind.
my nose for a reason.
That's you saved yourself.
So, Deckard, you estimate it's probably maybe like a 50-foot drop, but like you
Okay.
just barely heard it hit the ground because of the muffled sound.
Okay.
You kind of sit there, try to hide, and wait and listen, and you hear nothing else.
Okay, I wave everybody back over to the hole.
Okay. I will get up and out of this fart and go over to the hole.
And I will say, I think we need to go down there.
I'm still probably laying down, just relaxed at this point.
I'll run back over and tell him that we have to go down into the deep.
Oh, my bad. That was too chill. Sorry. Down there, you said? Shit. Okay. We could. Shit. What if they, like, Did we confirm if they're nocturnal? I can't fucking remember.
Yeah, I don't
I'm
remember.
pretty sure they are. Yeah.
I feel like we've just assumed this entire time that they're nocturnal. So, I mean, they might be out hunting right now, and that's why nothing came out. Or they might be, like, super relaxed sleeping. But, I don't know.
I mean, I'm fine camping out here for a little bit.
Shit.
Thoughts, plans? Do we need to take a poll? Someone gonna make the executive decision? Because I'm fine staying up here because that means I don't have to climb out.
I'm more of the YOLO type.
Adrian
I'm
just jumps
adverse
down.
to any
"Yah!"
risk at all, and every time anybody does anything, I'm gonna freak out and be like, you're almost getting us killed. Oh, I don't care what we do.
You know. Sometimes you want to live life on the edge, man. Okay?
Your character is just a fucking mystery to all at this point.
That's
no
fine.
opinion about anything dangerous except for when it goes bad. Then you got a fucking opinion about it. Well, you should have done it this way. Well, why didn't you open your fucking mouth?
Whoa.
Because you're just so angry all the time. I just thought I'd let you make your own mistakes.
See, that's why I mean, that's
The
that
true
fucking
centrist of the
attitude
group.
right there. This is what's wrong with fucking nobles.
Could have been worse.
Yeah, you were expecting something different.
Yep.
Because you're a bad person.
Mm-hmm.
But anyways, I feel like camping out here and watching and going into the crevice is both just fucking dangerous, so I could probably flip a coin on this one.
Who's eating?
Not me.
My bad. It is pumpcorn.
He got like so silent after you said that too. Like,
Is there a flat rock nearby, like a tiny pebble? Or not a tiny pebble, but a tiny... Like a rock that looks like I could skip it across the lake real nice.
So
Nice.
skipping rock?
Yes.
Okay,
It
I
is
want to
so.
pick that up. And then I'm going to scratch just a mark into it, like a thick line. And I'm going to flip it. Okay.
Also, your pockets are probably full of coins.
Did you just flip a rock instead of
Look. I don't want to lose my money, damn it. I don't want to lose my money. Money's important.
I'm sure everyone else is looking at you like, what the?
It's a good luck charm for my village. All right, now let me flip a coin really quick.
No.
I'm doing heads. Heads, we go down for me. Oh, there we go. It's heads. That's my decision. Go down. What are you guys? Do you guys don't care? We're going down? All right, sounds great. Let's go.
There we go.
Oh, fuck.
I'm sorry to ruin your role
What
play.
a strange custom. I'm gonna start looking for my own flat rock to flip. I mean, it doesn't sound like a bad custom to have.
I don't know why. I was just like, man, I've been flipping coins like a couple times now, but how do I do that? It just ignoring the fact that I have currency in my pocket. Like,
Yeah, it's
where
kind
our
of weird. We
country
live in
needs
an age where you don't really need coins in your pockets anymore. So it's easy to forget. I get it.
Yeah. All right. Well, I suppose we kind of take our time to make sure our shit gets in there right. And by shits, I mean like pittons and ropes and such.
Yeah.
Speaking of rope, I have 50 50 hempen rope. Yeah. That's not
Individual 1 foot strands.
right. Yeah.
I also have 50 feet of rope.
I'm
I
almost
believe.
fairly certain I don't have rope left. That's
Wait.
a mistake.
Oh.
Because I used all mine in like that cave. So
Oh, I do.
okay, perfect. I just deleted it. I do have
Can
pittance
I-
though.
Before we dive into this cave, can I make a motion for us to maybe have a restroom break?
Yeah.
Motion accepted.
No.
Thank you.
Nice.
I need to tinkle.
BRB.
Water.
Gotta go.
Hey, my name's Chris, and I like to flip rocks.
Oh, I forgot to update my Gregology thing. Old Greg. Conjured magic cat. Wonderful. How's that model of the Skull Kid with never mind. How's that model coming along?
Model of a Skull Kid?
I was gonna make a joke, but I just won't.
Hmm.
I'll keep it PG-ish.
I'm back.
Oh,
Welcome.
you'll have to tell me the joke after that.
It wasn't anything crazy.
Is that like Wally, basically?
No.
It's a kid. Never mind. Just... Never mind.
Wow.
This conversation is over.
Yeah, it probably should be.
Okay, I'm back.
Welcome.
Are we still missing anybody?
I haven't heard Mike yet.
Yuck.
Actually, give me a second. I'm gonna grab a blanket.
Blanket?
It's fucking cold in here. What are you laughing at?
You old woman. I need a blanket.
Blankets
dare
are
you
comfortable.
Grab your
yourself.
shawl while you're there.
Blankets
too.
are
Let-
So you can stay
comfortable.
warm.
Let me tell you something here. Our house's air is so bad that we have to keep it about 63 degrees on the first floor, so it's about 73 degrees in Jackson and Judd's room.
You have asbestos in your house? What the
I
fuck?
don't have asbestos in my house. I just have an old central air system. It doesn't reach their room. What are you, fucking old? You need a blanket?
Only old people stay warm. Got a fucking weakling. Needs to keep his temperature up.
Stay warm. Ooh. Fuck the poor people in this country. These need blankets.
Chris over
Yeah,
here.
don't you know everybody has a Chris that can just fix
All right,
the
I'm
AC?
back.
God.
Okay.
How does Chris
Adrian,
survive
you don't
in
even
Chicago?
you don't even own a home, so you don't get to talk.
I
You
can
barely
sit
own a
here-
car and you don't have a job. So
I can sit here and just relax,
and
blanketless,
mooch.
and mooch,
You've
but
been
also
mooching for years.
blanketless. It's great.
All right, his mooching aside, let's get in this crevice, baby.
That's a bit rapey.
I'm sorry.
You forgot your Scottish accent.
What's your strategy?
I'd like to
Sell it me.
repel.
Carefully put those pittons in there, and put the rope on there.
Has it rained any since we've been?
It's probably
Going
good
up
to
the
know.
It's been a fairly dry week.
Cool. I like those odds. They're better than they would be if they were wet.
Let's see. What do I have in my equipment here? Did I miss something? I have a hammer, so I can hammer.
I was like just trying to sound deeply philosophical about nothing.
What's wrong?
It's just how he said it. Alright, I'm good.
Are you? He had to mute himself? Or was that someone else?
We got server muted. That's rude.
How could that
No,
have
I
happened?
muted myself.
Somebody muted me.
I went into a coughing fit, so I
It was
needed to
almost
mute
certainly
myself.
Bryce because he doesn't like other
It
people
was-
having fun.
It was Bryce.
I don't like other people having fun.
It's true.
Okay, I'm the most fun-loving of the group.
Well,
Ooh.
I'm trying to make this as safe as possible. I'm not like a guy that knows stuff about mountains in real life, but I imagine my character knows something about that.
Mountaineering? Spelunking?
I have a
Just
hammer
basic-
to hammer the pittons into the ground with.
Right. I have one too.
No.
I have 7 pittons though.
I have 0.
Okay, we'll use these 7. Don't drop them.
I have some wooden stakes we could always use if we wanted.
The fuck do
They're-
you have
they're
wooden
mi-
stakes for?
They're for killing vampires.
Oh.
What else do you use wooden stakes for?
Oh.
Vampires?
Okay.
I'm a monster hunter. I hunt things.
Tink, tink, tink.
Yeah, if they don't know we're here.
Yeah, they're gonna-
Yeah, they're gonna.
Yeah,
Oh, I'm sorry. That was way too sharp.
The muffled sound kind of makes it echo less. But like, it certainly feels like in the vibration in your hands, etc., that you're making a lot of noise. You just can't hear it, and like the punch is taken away.
Oh, maybe they can't hear it. That'd be nice. I'm not gonna assume that though.
Yeah, I wouldn't bank on it.
So you secure some points up top and lower your 50 feet of rope down.
Yeah. I'll go first since I'm the heaviest.
Good.
You start to descend. The width kind of wavers between like 4 feet to up to 10 as you slowly let yourself down. You like try to use the walls to steady yourself. You find they're all kind of slick. And you get down about 10 feet, 15 feet before you realize you can't really see any further down.
Like it's dark?
It's dark.
Okay. Man. How's that smell? How much stronger is it?
Just a tiny bit stronger.
Okay. Let me think here. If I look up, can I see light?
Yes.
Okay. If I were to take out my sword and kind of like try to reflect some of that light, is it doing anything for me?
Can you make a Constitution saving throw?
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
And I probably just summon it into my hand rather than messing around with it, you know.
I mean, it kind of works. It's at least a little bit.
Does it seem pretty empty from what I've seen?
You can only see so far using that sort of light.
So you said I was 15 feet down now?
15 out of 50.
Okay.
Ish.
Keep going down then.
Do you have your lantern on?
Mm-mm. Not yet.
I'm gonna get my little backpack
Does
ready.
your sword glow or something?
No.
That's my weapon.
Okay, so another 5-10 feet, and you're basically just slowly lowering yourself down into darkness.
No movement I can feel or anything?
No.
Alright. Is there anywhere I could kind of get my footing? Or like stand or something so I could light my lantern?
Well, you can't really see. You can feel around with your legs. Do you want to
Yeah, I'll
make
do
a
that.
perception check with disadvantage?
Mm-hmm. There it is. Okay.
No, everything's too slick. You don't find any place that you're comfortable trying to rest your weight.
Okay. I guess I'll move down a little bit. Like 10 feet. 10 more feet. About. Kind of measuring it out with my hands as I go down or something.
Quick question. Did we make any plans about when the next person would come down, or are we just kind of waiting a bit and then going?
No, we didn't.
How far down does that rope go, though?
It was 50 feet of rope,
rope.
so probably like 45-ish feet.
Okay.
Because, I mean, I'd probably, unless we specifically said wait until we get confirmation that he, like, made it to the bottom, I would probably start descending by now.
No, I just said I'll go first, and then I went down.
So I'm going to start descending.
I have a question also, somewhat unrelated, but what's the maximum height you could fall before you start taking damage? Like, what's the...
You
20.
take 1d6 at 10 feet.
Oh.
You get 5 free feet of falling without taking damage, and every 5 feet after that is 1d6.
So if I fall 15, I'm only taking 10 feet worth.
Yeah.
Okay. Interesting. Okay, related question to that. Let me read, actually. Let's see the spell here. Can you use shield to protect you against fall damage?
No.
Oh, that's a real shame. Oh, wait, it doesn't even rely on AC. Okay, never mind. Gotcha. Please continue.
Do you want to make another perception check with disadvantage?
Hell yeah.
Okay, can you make a athletics check for me? In addition.
Sure thing.
Do I need to be making any rolls on mine?
We'll worry about him first.
Okay, sorry.
Okay, you find a place you think you can get your weight or like get your bearings. You slowly like kind of put your foot down and lower yourself a little bit more using your rope and kind of like get on your knee to try to make sure it's flat enough and you can kind of sit there and you have a delicate balance of a place you can fumble around your stuff with. As you start to mess with that, Deckard, are you basically just doing the same thing?
Yeah, I'm just descending down. Since I pushed the rock and I could hear it like bounce off the walls, I'm probably not going to be like stopping very much. Like I know that it just kind of goes straight down. So I'm just going to try and get to the bottom, get to Tark, be done with it.
Do you do anything special when it becomes dark and you can see nothing?
No, because I need both hands to repel, and I have to keep my hand on my weapon to use that, and have to have a hand for torch. So once I reach the bottom, I will probably immediately activate my ritual weapon, but from my right.
Okay. So Tark, you get your lantern lit after fumbling through your pack for everything you need for that.
Nice.
So now you can see and start putting your stuff away. And you see the rope dangling and moving. And you start seeing, you kind of like lean over and look up. And you see Deckard's feet wrapped around the rope as he lowers himself.
Alright. Attach that baby to my hip and start going down.
I motioned to Kestra if she would like to go down first or if I should.
Go for it.
Alright. I'm going for it.
I suppose I should say, nothing else was visible at that point?
No.
Okay.
You can see black smears along the wall. And
Awesome.
occasional feathers in like little hangings like where you are.
Okay.
All of you descend. Can I have everyone make an athletics check, please?
Oh boy.
Heck yeah.
Can I substitute that with acrobatics?
No.
Alrighty, here we go. Never mind.
Oh, yeah.
Don't follow me.
Man, you about to get a face full of boot.
Yeah, Kestra, you don't have a lot of upper body strength. Lowering yourself down is when you have to go 50 feet, takes quite a toll on you. And you start to get extremely tired. And there appears to be some sort of, from your dark vision, at least like some sort of gentle kind of curve to this, so you can't really see like all the way down to the ground, and you can't see all the way to the top anymore. So you're kind of like having a panic attack, and it's not making it easier to hold on to the rope.
Wonderful.
Can you make a Constitution saving throw?
Sure.
You slip 5 feet before you catch yourself.
Oh, okay.
But that still does not help. And you went third, right?
No, I went last.
Oh, you went last.
I went third.
Well, the rest of you kind of get to the bottom, and you're expecting Kesra for 5 minutes, and it just takes her extra long to come down. And she appears like pale as she gets to the bottom.
Wow, I didn't know elves get whiter the deeper they go in the ground.
Now you listen here, you little shit.
I think that's a trait of the Shatter Kai, but I actually don't think my character would know that. So
Yes, I don't even know what that means.
Yep.
I'm guessing those are underground elves.
yeah, well, no, they're technically elves from the Shadowfell, so no.
I see.
No. Everybody's fine. So I assume the smell is pretty good right now, right?
Delicious.
It is now a hearty, mild smell.
Hearty, mild.
Do I whiff anything? Even
Man,
with
you've
the
got
cotton
some
balls
good
in it?
adjectives for this. I gotta say.
Yeah, it's a little gross.
I'm not a fan.
Is it like a mild salsa?
It sounds like a vape juice. Come get your
Alright.
hearty mild apple.
Do you think it's like got viscosity to it, like chunks in the vape chamber?
I'm imagining like when you smell someone's fart, and it's got like
Keep
that
imagining.
slight like old smell, like rotting, and it's like the fart isn't that bad, but the rotting smell is an extra layer of grossness that's just like, oh, it's almost meaty. That's what I'm getting.
Meaty. Come on.
There's feathers all over the ground here.
Okay.
Well, not all over, but like you can tell you're in the right place.
So
there.
are we like against the edge of the crevice then? And then it just goes in one direction?
You see the crevice above you. You are in a kind of mostly flat floor. Let's see.
Oh yeah, I am casting Mage Armor with Extend. Because I need it.
There are 2 entrances. Can you make a Constitution saving throw for me, Dan?
Sure.
You cast Mage Armor.
Yeah.
Nice. Okay. 2 entrances. Any more feathers in one direction than the other, or is it just all pretty scattered about?
That'd be, we'll say, survival. Try to intuit a direction from everything. They appear to be kind of coming from both. So yeah, you don't really have a strong sense that one would be better than the other.
I'll just kind of point at the floor, at the feathers, but not say anything. And I'll make sure people.
All you can hear right now is kind of just your own breathing and the muffled whispers of the lanterns. And does anyone have like a torch or anything, or just the lanterns?
I've got night vision.
I just have my weapon.
Yeah, I have my torches, I think, or my lantern's the only one, right? Oh, other
I have
than
mine lit.
Oh, okay, Tarks.
I can't remember. Does night vision give you the same distance of sight as a torch does?
Probably close.
Huh.
Actually, no. A torch is 20 foot bright and 20 foot dim, and dark vision extends up to 60.
Yeah, lanterns are what, 30 feet bright, 30 feet dim?
A good lantern is 30 foot. A crappy lamp is 1545.
Yeah, remember I upgraded mine to the hooded?
Mimba.
Okay.
Remember?
I'm pretty sure mine was just like a normal lamp. Because it was like, I wanted something I could kind of put on my hip that's just kind of there.
Alright, so you guys have some approximate vision. About 60 foot out. But like the way the caves turn, you usually can't get like 60 foot vision in a straight line. Basically ever.
Okay.
Well,
Anybody got a preference in direction here?
left.
Why don't you flip a rock for me, bud?
I left it.
I'm scrounging around for my own rock. Do I see any rocks?
The two other paths you have are descending, but they are walkable. So dropping a rock is not a significant source of information at this point in time.
No, I don't care. Whichever one seems easiest.
If there's no real indicator for differences, I'm just going to put my rapier point down on the cave floor and just let it go. And whichever direction it points in, we will go.
Wow.
You guys are
But
gonna
I'll
go,
catch it before it hits the ground.
You
so it
guys are
doesn't
gonna
get
go
blindside.
left then.
Cool. Wait, was it said though that our hearing is back?
Mm-mm.
No.
Damn.
Let's see. Let's test out my cave generation.
I can see your name, but nothing else.
Yep.
Yeah, it's all gonna be crazy. Oh.
But does it actually make the map for you?
No.
Oh, okay.
It's room size, cave entrance, cave exit, exit width, how long it takes to get there, and yeah, that's basically it. Oh, that the extra lines at the bottom, I might be even able to remove that. Let me see. Yeah, you might not even see my name next time.
Whoa. Is that a threat?
So,
It's kind of what it sounded like, bud.
Ignored.
you are
He's
kind of
done with me.
walking this descending path. You're following its twists and turns. And you continue for about 20 minutes.
Jesus.
It opens up into about a 20-foot cross room. There's stalactites hanging from the ceiling. You notice. Let's see. Oh, it took me a while to remember how this works. You notice 2 other cave entrances. One is about 7 feet wide, and the other is about 3 feet wide.
Well, let's take the 7-foot wide one because we can all run through that one. Should we need to retreat, which definitely won't happen.
Panic intensifies. Yeah, this will totally not backfire on us.
No.
Even though I totally said we should do this.
I'm gonna put a single torch, not lit, on the ground and the path that we're taking. Like at the entrance way there.
Okay.
Just kind of right in the middle of the floor.
Let me probably need to make notes for this, or I will forget.
You could draw a MIP.
We can try that. Let's create a page.
It's the map. It's the map. It's the map.
You should have your own map, Caleb, and then force. Well, we could force Mike to draw his interpretation of the map as it happens.
That is how I did my Maze of the Blue Medusa campaign, kind of.
Oh,
I kind of just told them, like,
That's
there's an
wonderful.
exit to the north, an exit to the west. And they used a program. I don't know what it's like typically for, but like they just connected, like they just made a room, and you can make other rooms, and you can kind of just use lines to connect them. Kind of like a concept map.
That's pretty cool.
And it worked out really well.
Sounds like cheating.
Before I forget, let me actually... No, I don't want to show you the picture of that, because you guys might go there at some point.
Got a crevasse. It comes down. Then there was like a bunch of stuff.
Yeah, if you guys draw the map for me, that'd be great.
I don't remember what happened after we came down. There was like 3 exits.
There's
2.
There's 2 exits. One of them, you walked for 20 minutes before you come into another room.
That definitely doesn't help what I just did
No,
there.
this is the side view here,
There we go. Yeah, I see what you're going for now.
and then down here's like the top view. So here's the entrance.
I think a
And then
top view
come
would help
down.
everybody in this case.
Oh, yeah, that's true. That's true.
Then it splits left to right.
Perfect.
We chose left because we're smart.
What's coming from the top would be this one, right?
You went
Yeah, this is-
left.
Well, that'd be...
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. I'll do this just in case.
Actually, I just had a good idea on how to draw this properly.
Actually, I don't know why I'm making this difficult, because my brain was really registering how that works. And stupid.
So we have the central room that we walk into. Then we have a fork, and we chose
Yeah,
left.
that's kind of it.
Perfect.
And then And then we came to another one where there's another fork.
Yep.
I'm sorry, I did it again. Oh no, that makes sense because we're coming from here.
Yeah.
So then that would be left. Okay, whatever. All right,
Start. There we go. Start. And then there was another one where there's a small and then the big, and we took the big one. Which way is that?
The largest exit goes south.
Okay. L for large. And S for small. Is that the correct direction for small?
Sure.
All right. Wow, I love these 3D effects here we've got going on. Look at that. Shit.
I'll still be putting the torch there just to make sure, like, we don't get turned around on our map.
Okay.
It's a good landmark.
You continue down this path for 11 minutes.
I'll draw where I put that.
You find yourself in a small cave entrance, about 5 foot across. But you end up coming in from the south side of this room. There is another exit north that is about 6 feet wide, and an exit west that is about 3 feet wide.
Actually, let me rescoot this. I don't know if those connect up right.
Yeah, I should actually give you the name of that program that they use. That would be beneficial. If we do a lot of cave stuff.
I might have a way to generate it inside of Photoshop. I'm thinking of it right now.
Actually, I will take a terrible screenshot so that you can't read anything of it, so that we kind of have an idea of what it looks like. Oh, wrong channel. Let me post it in this channel. Then, let me find the name of the tool.
Oh,
Wow.
What the?
That's us.
nice.
Oh my.
What a cave.
It's like Eve Online.
Render clouds.
This program is called Click Charts. If you would like to try it yourself.
Okay. NCH. What else does NCH make?
On their homepage, they've got some video editors, some video converters.
I don't know what I would use it for. Oh wow, they make a lot of stuff. I see.
Yeah. Sorry, I'm distracting you. I'm the bad guy.
No. Okay. I'll kind of.
So yeah, this cave also has 2 exits.
Oh, you said one to the north and one to the west?
Yes. And a lot of this time you have been descending, by the way.
Okay. Have they been steep or just kind of like walkable, like very walkable?
We'll say like 80% walkable, and a couple times you kind of had to like slide down a bit.
Slide in those DMs.
Mhm.
Okay, did we choose which way we're gonna go?
I don't think so.
Okay. Are you doing the click charts or should I be doing that?
I'm kind of doing it on the side, but I would still be drawing it out because this is newfangled technology, so it might fuck up in any moment for all I know.
Okay. Okay. You said the one to the west was smaller, 3 feet.
That's right.
So I have to crawl through that one. Are there any signs of feathers in this room? What's going on in this room?
Will you roll a perception check? This is a small 5-foot room, if you remember.
Oh, okay. I did remember that, but I'll look.
I hope that did not mess up my recording. It might have. No. Still seems okay. It broke my taskbar recording for some reason. But the browser capture is still fine. They don't need my taskbar. It will always be 1129.
That's cool.
Okay. Did you roll? You did.
Yeah.
Wow.
Look at that.
You feel from the feathers on the ground. Actually, roll investigation with advantage, Mr. Investigator. Yes.
That's what I
Yes. You feel with your special eyes and your special lantern, the feathers on the ground and the black smudges on the walls are higher in concentration in the narrower passage to the west.
All right, boys, pile on through that narrow passage to the west. I'm feeling it in my bones, and I would like to convince. Deckard wants to go first.
I mean, you don't have to convince me of anything.
Huh.
I'm not a coward.
That's good.
I cannot figure out how to type in a square. You figure this out yet, Chris?
Oh, on this stuff?
Yeah.
Yeah, you just click with the text tool in the middle. Looks like it works.
It is giving me the text tool. Where's the text tool?
Up top next to select an image.
It's giving me like the badoo 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 when you try to type, like it's trying to type somewhere else.
Huh. Like that's what I'm looking at up top. When I click, it opens up like a little text box.
Just try right-clicking the
Arrows and
shape.
stuff.
Properties? No.
Socrates.
Okay, I will try to look at it later. So you continue on that path.
Yes. Good.
Alright. So we're going towards the top path then?
You're going west.
Okay.
It's 3 foot wide. You kind of occasionally, during the travel, you have to do like a sideways shuffle. But this path is only about 3 minutes long.
Distances in time. Ooh.
You
How many
come
feet per
across.
minute are we moving?
Can you repeat that question?
How many feet per minute are we moving?
It varies depending on the ease of how long it takes to get through the route.
Okay.
You come across another kind of cavern situation. This one's about 20 feet across. You enter it from the east. There is a massive exit also on another wall
Some might say
to the
crazy.
east that is about 11 feet in width. There is a hole in the roof that goes somewhere up further. You also see a small 1 foot hole in the ground of this small room, of this room.
How big is the room?
This room's about 20 feet across.
Are there any other entrances and exits? Or is it just the...
There's the the one on the ground kind of seems untraversable, but the one up could be accessed, or the largest one is the one in the east wall.
The one that we're coming through?
No, there's a second one in the east wall.
Oh. We must search again for evidence. I have a feeling, well, it seems like they'd more easily come in through the roof and then head out through the bigger hole. Is the hole bigger than the one we came out into?
The one in the ceiling?
No, the other one on the east wall.
Yeah, that's like 11 feet wide. The one you came in
wow.
was about 3 feet wide.
Well, none of us can fly, so we're gonna have to take that second east tunnel.
You continue in the darkness, just hearing the dripping water, the flames lapping at their fuel. Around this point in your journey, you realize you can all hear well again.
Hey.
Yeah.
Not cool.
And then suddenly, the Fire Nation attacked.
Well, that's the thing is now you're gonna want your earplugs.
Do you say that out loud?
Yeah.
Okay, I'll probably go ahead and put mine in there.
Yeah.
You enter from the west. Oh, I forgot I had this. I need to pull open another book. It's not letting me search. I will scroll manually. Oh, something is really messed up.
How do you mean?
I can't type in Roll20 right now. Like Windows is giving me the boo-doo errors.
You might have
Maybe-
another screen that's like
an elevation
Have you
window
ever heard
that
of,
hasn't
like-
been checked.
ghost windows where like it's not displaying the one that it should be. Is there another pop-up on a different screen? Or like when you hover over Firefox or whatever you're using, is there like a extra like notice window or something? This happens a lot in Excel and Word.
No, it's like Alt is stuck down or something. I'm probably gonna have to restart the computer. But let's do this. Can somebody roll a D100 for me, please?
Yeah. 48.
And let me find the page manually for this. 48.
There are 48 of these little bastards in this room.
I
Don't do
have
that to us.
real bad news for you next session.
Oh. Oh no.
But this session, this cave, it's strange. It's not anything you've ever seen before. There is some sort of like natural spring fountain here.
Huh.
Kind of the water is rippling with no apparent source.
This is all bad, isn't it?
Ripples with no apparent source. So like there's no
You kind of hear like running water, but you don't see the water coming or going from anywhere. It's kind of just there in a shallow pool with the surface like constantly like wavering.
That's kind of spooky. How big is the room?
This room is, we will say, about 10 feet.
That's a pretty small room actually. How big is the fountain?
It's about 3/4 of the room.
Oh wow. So like only Deckard's in there, and then maybe like one or two of us.
There is
We're gonna die.
there is 2 exits from here. There is a downward descent, which is the largest exit, and another exit that goes east.
I'm tempted. Is the fountain obscuring any exits?
The eastern exit is kind of across the spring pool.
Hmm. Hmm. Well, boys, do we try to go down the hole or cross the fountain?
I'd say I don't want to go. I don't want to go down.
That's how I feel right now,
Going down near the Underdark seems like a real bad idea.
considering we have no way to climb out.
Yeah.
But you said there was a hole in the ground leading down?
Yeah, the largest exit out of this room is about a 9-foot wide hole that kind of descends pretty straight down.
Yeah, no, fuck that.
Somebody roll a D100 for me. Actually, no, I have a macro I can press. As far as you can see, it looks like... I don't need it, Dan. It looks like, because of kind of the shelves and the width of it, there's a chance, if it continues how it looks from up here, you could climb down and then be able to climb back up.
By the way, I can basically auto-generate caves like this in Photoshop. If we ever need that in the future.
Well,
Man, too bad you couldn't use that skill to find a job.
Mm.
you know,
Well, they just don't know what talent is.
which way should we go, boys? Could use a good rock flip here.
Yeah, you could.
I don't want to go down. Down's bad.
I would like to go down.
Of course you would.
Bryce always goes down. Is he summoning a cat?
Did you
Summoning
even
you
look
so I
in
can
the
go
water yet?
Huh.
Like, investigate.
No, we haven't messed with the
for a bit?
water. Does anybody want to mess with the water?
Yeah, maybe
I'll
we
touch it.
I don't
Maybe
want to
we'll
do that either.
first.
What
Well,
have you
no, don't
done?
touch it directly. Okay.
Does he have enough time to stop me?
If I'm next to him and he's going to stick his hand into it, my hand would be pulling his away. And I would basically say, what if it's poison or something?
It is
I'm not drinking.
kind of a cramped room, so
What if somebody put raisin
both of you guys could make dexterity saving throws if you want.
I mean, I'm not actively trying to go against him. I was just going to reach down and touch the water, but if...
Okay, well then just Tart can make dexterity saving throw.
For grabbing him? Oof. I slap you fully into the water.
No, just you're too late. You touch it with your hand. He kind of just ripples the water with his fingers, and it kind of like dances. It feels like it dances under your fingertips. And like, kind of after you touch it, Tark like bends down and pulls you back up.
It's gonna be real bad.
You okay? Why would you touch that?
I mean, we're not going to figure anything out by sitting around here.
I'm gonna take my crowbar and dip it in there and leave it in there for a bit.
Okay.
Because I have a crowbar for reasons. Nothing.
Make a... Those of you that are watching this, make a perception check.
Including me?
I shall perceive.
Oh, let me. Oops.
Caleb.
Anyone who is watching this.
Okay.
When you pick the crowbar back up, kind of the water, as if the water was more viscous, it kind of follows along with the crowbar, and then splashes back down.
You really shouldn't have touched that.
I feel fine. Why you have to be mad?
I'm gonna...
Wait, it's not oily like the feathers are, is it?
Doesn't appear to be.
Water.
It doesn't what?
It doesn't appear to be.
Oh, okay.
I want to put like. I want to take out like a few of the nuts out of one of my ration packs and place it on the. Wait, is this just a spring in the ground?
In the rock, kind of.
Okay, I want to place these nuts like kind of on the edge, close to it, to the spring. You
Just
watch it for a second.
regular nuts.
Yeah, out of my ration pack, because it said it was dried fruit and nuts and all that. Yeah. Oh, actually, no. Screw that. Because I haven't been eating this fruits and bread properly. We're just gonna put some fruit there.
You do not notice a change in the water.
I'm tossing the fruit in.
It floats like you would expect that particular fruit to float.
Yes. Papayas are known for floating.
Are they?
I was thinking basic apples, but you do you.
No, I was thinking an apple too.
Is there room to like shimmy along the wall and get around over to the exit?
Not really.
Dang it.
So the apple's just kind of floating, huh?
Apples do that.
It's kind of, like bobbing along. Like I said, the surface of the water is a little ripply, so it's kind of just bobbling along, doing its thing.
I just, I'm saying this out loud to them. I just kind of want to watch that for maybe 3 minutes, 4 minutes, something like that.
Okay.
A good time, I guess, in character.
Why don't you just stab the water already?
Well, I don't want it to stab back.
But we're not getting any magical vibes from it, right?
I don't think we've tried that.
Yeah,
So, feel free.
I mean, why not try a little more identify and roll another solid one on it?
Please.
Hey. So we could go blind in the caves. Wouldn't that be something?
You reach out and also touch the water, Castra?
Oh, wait, you have to make physical contact, don't you? Shit. Yeah,
You must touch it for 1 minute.
I committed.
I'll hold on to her, shoulders.
Wouldn't it be nice
just
if you
tell
could
her,
do mage hand identify?
I would just tell her, don't worry, I'll pull you back if anything gets wild.
You put your hand in the edge of the water for a minute as you cast the spell. You kind of feel the water moving in between your fingertips. Kind of one way and then the other. And then a new way. Kind of just swirling around your fingertips. In between your fingers. You sit there for a minute, cast the spell. And you detect no magical source.
Bullshit. This is some weird.
Did we just find Pop? We just found LaCroix.
A man rises from the liquid. Welcome to A&W. Get you a corn dog.
Find us some sparkling water.
I don't have a cup or anything.
Is this sparkling water energized in any way? Perhaps with a powder?
I wanna.
Is it like fuel?
Yeah, like some sort of energy source.
I'm gonna pour out, or I'm gonna refuel my lantern with some oil as much as I can, and then dump out the rest of my oil. So I have, can I reuse these glass vials to take some of this water in there?
Sure.
Sweet. So I got 2 oil vials worth of magic, non-magical carbonated slime water. That's what I'm going to describe it as.
You notice your apple still bobs away.
What does it smell like? What does this water smell like? Just water?
Yeah, mostly like water. You still, when you focus on your sense of smell, you still get that tang of that oily, disgusting smell. So
Well,
it's hard to pinpoint exactly one smell.
I know I'm going to seem like a hypocrite after asking you why I did that, but I'm going to taste it.
I'll
Just like-
assist him on the tasting. We'll taste
Dip
it
a
together.
finger
You
in.
guys are getting
and just-
distracted by the cave. It's a ruse.
Nice.
It's not magical though. Like it probably is
Maybe
just
it tastes
poo-poo
good.
water.
It
We've
is
probably been dunking our hands in a lagoon.
Another
is probably what
worldly
this is.
magic. It is but a distraction.
Actually, that is a question. Can there be forms of magic that are totally like they don't get detected by Identify?
There are high-level spells in order to disguise presence of magic, etc.
Okay. I didn't know if there were different fields of magic that are just like some weird like Cthulhu magic.
Not
I doubt
that's
maybe
known to you.
Dementors can,
Hmm.
or Lamentors, excuse me,
Yeah.
can conjure up
Not that, right?
such.
Okay, so as you two bend down and cup some water in your hands and bring it to your mouth and have a sip.
Not that much.
Yeah,
Just a sip.
Just like a tiny. Okay, sure. Yeah, sip. Let's sip it.
We'll stop there for the week, and we'll see what happens next time.
Oh no.
Fuck.
Like,
did it.
comment, and subscribe to
did
Drinking Bacteria-Filled
Water.
Cave Water. We'll find out what happens next time. Okay, bye.
Bear Grylls did it.